If you got into Bitcoin on August 2024, I'm telling you, this is as early. This is probably not only early, but it's probably also the safest point to bring real money into Bitcoin. $10, awesome. You bring in to a $30 price, you buy 3 Bitcoin, cool. And you cannot say that you were doing that at $3, $30, $300, or $3,000. In fact, you could not say you were doing that at $12,000. But at 62 in August of 2024, you're early. I've been early.
As the cryptocurrency market continues to evolve, Bitcoin remains a compelling investment opportunity, despite its volatility. The cryptocurrency has consistently shown resilience and growth potential. For those considering entering the crypto space, now might be a strategic time to invest in Bitcoin. The market is still in its early stages compared to traditional assets, offering an early mover advantage for those willing to navigate the associated risks and rewards. In a recent interview with political consultant Samuel Arms, renowned Bitcoiner Gary Cardone shared his bullish views on Bitcoin, energy market shifts, and the potential of the cryptocurrency industry. Cardone highlighted Bitcoin's transformative potential and emphasized its strong fundamental value, particularly as it gains acceptance among institutional investors and major financial players. He urged potential Bitcoin investors to consider early participation in the cryptocurrency market. Watch clips from the interview for more insights into Gary Cardone's discussion with Samuel Arms.
Stop. You don't have time. Don't miss out this 2025 bull run. Educate yourself first ahead of the crowd. We have created the ultimate step-by-step crypto cheat guide that will guide you this bull run. Unlock the secrets of crypto and make smarter investments today. Now by clicking on the link below to get your exclusive copy just under $10.
Start Googling these questions, guys. How many people does Fidelity have working in their digital division? You will be shocked. Okay. There will be millions of people working in the digital asset industry in the next 2 years. Okay. Before Trump is out of office, we will have 3 million brand new jobs paying $250,000 a year or more. And they will not be serving the legacy world. They will literally be serving this new world. You literally have the ability to go get a job in that space. I mean, by you, I mean the people I'm talking to. Anyone, whether it's going to get coffee, being a secretary, doing reporting, business development, sales, whatever, right? There's all these things that normally happen in businesses are going to also happen here. It's funny the stuff I look at, right? I don't really look at the 1,000 people in the room. I'm looking at the 100 people, 10% that choose to show up anonymous. Now, I show up anonymous sometimes just because I don't want somebody to call on me because I actually just want to sit there and listen. I don't want to be the topic. Like I actually value listening. And if I could walk into one of those rooms and not be known and just listen and somebody not feel like I'm avoiding them from not coming to the stage, or if they invite me to the stage, I don't respond. Sometimes I just want to listen. When 10%, 100 people are anonymous, I'm like, okay, who are these people, right? Okay, a couple of them maybe trying to learn how to be like me. That's awesome. But the rest of them, they're there because maybe they work for JP Morgan Chase and they don't want everybody to know they're listening. Now, having gone to this last Bitcoin thing, I can assure you that is happening because people actually came up to me and said, hey, Gary, thank you, bro. Hey, what for, man? I don't know you. I've been listening to you for 6 months. Oh, who are you? Goldman. You're Sam at Goldman. Why are you listening to my? Oh, the whole team listens to it, dude. And then you run into a guy from Merrill. Oh, yeah, man, we're listening. That's why I get back to first question you asked me. Hey, what's really happening here? The most exciting thing is this stuff right here because we're tapping into something we don't understand. This is why I do it for free, man. I don't want any money. I don't want any money involved in this thing at all right now. I actually want to see what happens organically. Like I was a little nervous about doing this around Node 40 because it's not normal for somebody running a business that they would be vocal, especially with the kind of people I deal with. That's the other thing. I've been very impressed with nobody slamming Node 40 because of my views, right? And my views have nothing to do with the way we're going to run that company. I'm going to run the company just like I've run every other company. Good ethics, morals, take care of your client, don't over promote, always over deliver, and try to create a standard. Don't do anything that you wouldn't want anybody to do to you. People seem to be really empty right now looking for some fill up. You know, they want something more in their life. We're not charting prices, and I'm not telling you what to go buy. My message more is, hey, how do you live a really rich life? And that has nothing to do with making money. It's just a rich life, right? Like where you're happy and you're doing something productive. So I think I'm seeing that in spades, that people are going to school, spending $350,000 and have no clue what they're doing. Really no clue. Or I interview people that come right out of college and I'm like, you don't know anything. And the sad thing is they think they do.
He expressed enthusiasm for the natural growth of the digital asset industry, observing that people are increasingly drawn to assets like Bitcoin not just for their wealth potential, but also for their ability to inspire innovation and a sense of purpose. Cardone views Bitcoin's rise as an organic evolution in the financial landscape, largely free from external interference, and believes that investing in Bitcoin at this stage could yield significant benefits as the cryptocurrency market matures. According to Gary Cardone, while the wealthy have already invested in traditional assets like stocks and real estate, they largely lack exposure to Bitcoin. He pointed out that less than 0.5% of global assets are allocated to Bitcoin, making it a highly attractive investment opportunity. Cardone remarked that his wealthy peers might have chosen to invest in Bitcoin rather than spending millions on luxury items. Let's return to the interview to watch more clips and gain further insights from Gary Cardone.
All the watches they need, all the homes they need, all the lawyers they need, all the private equity businesses, all the real estate, dude, corporate, commercial, and resi. Probably even have all the land they need. They probably got enough gold, silver, and cash sitting in their vaults in their homes. I mean, how much more property can you buy in Chelsea to hide your money from a sovereign into London? How many South Americans, Chinese, South Koreans, Russians, oligarchs, how much more property can they buy in London to hide from their king? That's getting pretty saturated. I think that's actually at saturation level. And you have then all the massive mutual funds and investment banks that are chocked full of real estate at every level and equities at every level. So I look at Bitcoin and I go, wow, that's the only thing on this planet the super wealthy don't have. This is my case for Bitcoin. It's so uncomplicated. The allocation to super wealthy people, first off, the allocation of Bitcoin across the planet is less than 0.5%. Okay. It's going to 3 to 5, but right now it's at 0.5%. And so when I see something like Bitcoin, I'm like, this is the only thing a guy like my brother doesn't have. Okay. Now he'll spend an equivalent of 1,000 Bitcoin on an airplane. In fact, Grant bought an airplane 4 years ago, probably cost him 4,000 Bitcoin. Okay, 4,000 Bitcoin. What is that worth today? $250 million. And there were 6,050 $1 million jets sold in the last 3 or 4 years. Each one of them are worth 1,000 Bitcoin. These people trade these planes every 3 or 4 years because they want the new one. So I don't think people understand, one, how much money there is trapped in this 10% and how much of that's already allocated to almost every investment vehicle available from the 20th century. And that's my bull case for Bitcoin. Well, he didn't say that we wouldn't find any more oil. What he said was, hey, the next piece might be $200, right? I mean, we'll always be able to find it. Is it price sensitive? Now, funny enough, because this whole Bitcoin revolution, I think we're going to find that energy prices are going to collapse further. I would predict in 2 or 3 years, crude oil will be $50, $60, and that's going to be the number. And that nat gas is going to be $2, and that we may even see dislocations of some energy that used to find its way into the market that now is not finding its way to hubs. It's actually being harvested at the wellhead. This is a massive shift change for energy, that you could create demand at the wellhead is a monster move, and it will unlock, I suspect, 20% on top of what we already have. So if we're selling 118 billion cubic feet every day in this country, I think you're going to have another 20 billion cubic feet. Imagine that, dude, 20 billion cubic feet a day, priced at $1. that can mine Bitcoin.
Is it fair to say it's technology that made Jurgen wrong?
Yes. And I think he did not understand max consumption. But technology, everyone's getting wrong, dude. So his whole thesis, even he wrote another book after the fracking came about, and he suggested, and I might be wrong on this, but when they started fracking, he even built the case that it would accelerate the peak supply. That is not, none of this is happening.
Gary Cardone predicts that the cryptocurrency industry will generate millions of high-paying jobs, with annual salaries exceeding $250,000 over the next 2 years. These positions, including emerging roles in business development, sales, and reporting, will be crucial in supporting the expanding digital economy. Cardone, who often attends events incognito to learn, observed that about 10% of attendees, likely including individuals from major firms like JP Morgan Chase, chose to remain anonymous. This connection could spur significant economic growth and development in the region, opening new opportunities for trade, business, and innovation. The Volcano Bond, a $1 billion Bitcoin initiative, was initially set to fund the creation of Bitcoin City by using geothermal energy from dormant volcanoes to mine Bitcoin. However, the bond's release was delayed, and investment from Yieldport may now provide the necessary funds to advance the project. Although the bond's postponement slowed progress, the Yieldport CA project plans to begin heavy equipment purchases and dredging in La Union by the end of the year. This investment could eventually make Bitcoin City a hub for cryptocurrency activity in El Salvador. President Nayib Bukele emphasized the project's importance for El Salvador's growth, suggesting that the nation could become a leader in the Bitcoin industry, driving economic growth and creating new jobs. With strategic investment, El Salvador has the potential to leverage its advantageous location and emerge as a significant player in international trade and finance. Do you believe Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies could become key investment opportunities for the wealthy? And what implications might this have for the global economy? Share your thoughts in the comments below. For more Daily Dose Crypto news, check out these 2 awesome videos on your screen. Click now and we will see you on the next video.